Hi everyone. Yes, I have exploited the fact that these are called RPG crossovers rather than D&D crossovers. So we're gonna play something a little bit different. Lasers and Feelings. It's a very simple sci-fi adventure. All of the players only have one stat, uh, whether they are strong in lasers or strong in feelings, and everything else we'll just have to make up as we go along. So perhaps we should do some introductions. Could we go around the room and introduce, starting with Caitlin?
Oh, okay, it's me. Hello, I'm Caitlin. I am from Dungeons and Dipshits. I think I have a sticker here. We are a relatively new-ish, I mean, we started last year, but newish NZ Dungeons and Dragons podcast. And yeah, I'm not very good at intros. This was like the worst person to go to first. But I'm excited to play Lasers and Feelings. I've never played it before, but I've been role-playing since I came out the womb, so hopefully it'll be good.
That's great, and we'll meet your characters a little bit later. So next up, Kieran.
Hello, my name's Kieran. I am the Dungeon Master for Crits and Giggles podcast, which is a D&D real play podcast set in like a custom fantasy world that we've been kind of building over the last 5 years, I think. So yeah, we've been going for a while. We do not have 5 years worth of episodes. We only just cracked 100 the other day. So yeah. Yeah, so that is where I'm from.
Thank you, Penny.
Hi everybody, kia ora. My name is Penny D and I am the Dungeon Manager for the Terrible Adventures of the Janice and Breakfast Parchment Company, which is a D&D podcast that started last year. We're not quite up to 100 episodes yet, but I did just today release our 15th episode, which is the end of our 3rd story arc. I'll let you guys know as I get closer to 100. But yeah, still pretty happy with where we've got so far. Yeah, that's me.
Thank you. Regan.
Yeah, Reagan from Getting Dicey. You guys probably all know me if you're in the chat by now, but some of you have probably come here because of the other fantastic people we've got. I'm the DM for Getting Dicey, and we are going to be kicking off our 3rd year in a couple of weeks, continuing our Curse of Strahd playthrough.
Nice.
Ryan.
Kia ora everyone, my name is Ryan. I'm from Saturday Nights, named because we play some D&D on Saturday nights. We've been playing for 5 years together, and we're up to our 3rd episode, so we've only just started recording them. We're pretty new. I'm a stranger to most of these people. I've heard your beautiful voices before, so I'm very excited to get to play some feelings and lasers and feelings with you guys.
That's a lovely infographic. I'm so happy.
It's so nice.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Widamu, do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is Widamu, although in the kind of improv, even podcaster, because I'm known as Woody, it's just a nickname. I participate in a podcast with some friends, Diceratops Presents. I play a ranger. His name is Ford. You do the rest. It's pretty much that kind of humor. There's a lot of puns involved with such title adventures such as When Dwarves Cry, and I can't think of the other ones because they're all pun related and I cannot for the life of me remember them all. Yep, cannot wait to play. I've heard many of your voices. I've heard some of your voices for the first time tonight, and I've seen some drawings tonight, and looking forward to it. Let's do this. I'm amped. Let's do it. I'm ready.
And we also, as you can see, we have some drawings happening as well. I've brought along Andrew Keppel, also from the Dungeons and Comedians show, and he is going to be doing live illustrations along with whatever happens. So he's muted his microphone, so he's going to let his drawings do the talking. But welcome, Andrew.
He's like our silent partner, just chilling in the background, just commenting on things. He is God.
I love the live illustrations already.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Great addition.
So here's what's going to happen. Tonight is going to be divided into 2 episodes, 2 adventures. The first adventure is going to be Lasers and Feelings, the original series. And then at the halfway point, we're going to change over our cast, and we're going to have Lasers and Feelings, the next generation, which will be another adventure that is like it's from a rebooted TV series that is set like 100 years after the first one. I don't know where I got the idea from, but it just seems like something that we should try. So whatever happens in the first episode is going to in some way influence whatever happens in the second episode. Make
Cool.
sense?
I'm excited.
I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
very nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna drink some more. It'll be fine.
I'm glad you're in the first team. So if I could have the cast of the original series, cast of Next Generation. If you want to just mute your cameras. Mute.
Yeah.
Gotta say all the things.
We're so synchronized.
It was very good.
That's very good.
All right, so we have here the cast of Lasers and Feelings original series. It's time to meet our characters. So I'd like you to just introduce your character and then give your Laser Feelings number. As a general rule, if your number is lower, then it means that you are strong with feelings. And if your number is higher, it means you're stronger with lasers. So let's go the other way. Woody, why don't you start us off?
Sure. My name is Sketch McKenzie, and my number is 2.
Okay, meaning you're very, very strong in feelings.
Yeah.
All right, and you are, what's your role on the ship?
I'm a hotshot pilot who has trust issues. Yeah.
Trust issues. Oh, that should be good.
Trust issues. Wow.
Exactly what you want to pilot. Someone who can't trust things.
Mm-hmm. Right?
Feels like me every day with every kind of technology thing I have around me. It's just like, can I trust what it's telling me or not?
No.
We'll see.
All
Can't
right,
believe
next,
everything you read online.
next let's meet Kieran's character.
Yeah, I am playing Dr. Sparks, who is a android doctor, and he is the first android doctor in the universe, and he is, spoiler alert, not very good at his job, and his number is 3.
So
Oh,
again,
God.
strong in feelings. Obviously, medical procedures are more of a laser thing.
That's really unfortunate, isn't it?
All right, that's great to know. And Caitlin.
Oh no. Hold on. My name is Duke Starstoker. I am a bounty hunter by trade, but I was hired to ensure the rest of the team is kept safe after their last security officer died in a mysterious accident. I'm not quite sure what happened there. As a discharged soldier, his feelings are a little bit more of a nuance. So his number is, I'm going to actually make it higher than it was because I was originally going 5, but I'm going to actually raise it to about 7.
Okay, let's make that a 7. For those of you who have played Lasers and Feelings before, normally it's played on a D6. We're going to use D10s instead. I can explain at length my reasoning for that at another time. So let's see. Okay, Duke Starstalker 7. So you're stronger in feelings.
Yes, I like to shoot my problems. I don't like to fix things with emotions. Who would like to do that?
Now, in the world that you're in, you are members of Space Patrol. Space Patrol is like the Air Force wing of the consortium, which is a democratic alliance of planets. Your job is to go out, solve problems, explore, seek out new life, all that kind of thing.
Nice.
You
To boldly go where no one's gone before.
yeah, that kind of thing. You are on a small patrol vessel. I asked you to make up the details for this one. So, does anyone remember what you decided on for your?
I
for
think
your ship?
it
Yes.
was shields and maneuverability. Was that correct?
Okay, so your ship has 2 strengths. So one is it has strong shields. The other thing is it has it's nimble.
Yeah, that was it.
Nimble.
Nimble.
Your ship also needs to have a weakness. And what have you chosen for that?
I think it was like unstable power banks or something.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Horrible
Yeah,
circuit breakers,
horrible
Circuit
circuit breakers. That's the
meaning
one.
that
Yeah.
if your ship takes any damage, then all of the consoles throw up sparks in an extremely chaotic manner. Did you have a name for your ship?
The Titan 1C.
The
The
Titan 1C.
the Nova Saber was the
Oh,
latest
Nova Saber?
suggestion.
Shall we do Nova Saber instead, actually? Yeah.
I mean, the Titan 1C just seems like you're asking for trouble.
Isn't that what we're doing anyway?
Fair enough.
I thought that was what the plan was.
Alright.
Power.
Shall we get into it?
Yes.
Yes. God, what if we said
Ready.
no?
No, we need to
Yeah.
wait. We need to wait another hour. Sorry, we've got so much more to sort out. We're
a
going
bit
to
of a
go into some
quiet moment.
detailed backstories.
It's a bit of a quiet moment on the bridge of the Nova Saber. You have just managed to rescue a planet from some space pirates, and now you're back on your routine patrol. Of course, you always have to be on the lookout because up until about a year ago, the consortium was at war with the Vespadian Empire, an empire of wasp-like creatures. But about a year ago, you signed a ceasefire, and so far, no one has breached that ceasefire. But it's your responsibility to make sure that consortium space is kept safe. Tell me, on a quiet day on the ship, what are your characters doing?
I am an armory, making sure our weapons still work, because otherwise how do you shoot things?
Do you have a favorite weapon?
Yes, it is my side sword that is also a laser that shoots things. So it's like a blade that can carve through things, but then also be a gun.
Very Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
Doctor, how are things in the mid bay?
Things in the mid bay, I'm not going to say they're good, to be honest. I spend a lot of time on my quiet days doing a lot of medical research and trying to kind of like pin down what everything does. I am the first android doctor, but that doesn't mean that I was programmed to be a doctor from the beginning. So I am trying to like learn a lot of medical knowledge in a very short amount of time. But I'm a robot, so it is a little difficult for me to learn things. So there's a lot of papers and books everywhere, and I'm kind of running around looking at those big skeleton dioramas and looking at models of brains and things like that, just trying to figure out how do humans work. What happens if you don't have all the blood inside of it?
Is there a particular aspect of the human body that you're trying to crack at the moment?
At the moment, I do not understand what the point of the left leg is. The right leg, got it down. But the left one, not too sure.
Why do you need two? If one works, you just hop.
Exactly.
Do
And
you
of
only
course-
have one leg?
Yes. Well, I
You're-
mean,
you're-
I have two, but they're both left.
Right. So you've got two left feet. So we won't be asking you to dance then.
Your previous encounter with the space pirates, of course, would have contributed to this because they all had, peg legs.
Exactly.
And Sketch. What does Sketch do on some downtime?
He likes to do laser crochet. He likes to listen to old ancient relics called podcasts. Very humorous. He finds it very entertaining. And if he's not doing any of those, he's normally jamming on his mandolin. Keep the thing little.
What's Sketch's favorite podcast?
Now is a really good time to just beef up your own podcast.
Yeah, like, do I go for someone else's? I love them all equally.
Ah,
That's what parents say about their children when there's obviously a favorite, and they're just like, no, we love you all equally. Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness that none of them are my children.
bleep, bleep.
Oh, we got a alert. Look at that. A nice blinking V-Spade ship coming into our range.
You're getting a what appears to be a distress call.
Oh, distress call. Thank
Oh,
you.
good God, we're not going to be
Give it
running
trust.
into things again, are we?
I don't want to.
What does the stress beacon? Does it seem close? Is it close by?
Hmm. I want you to make a feelings roll.
Oh,
Who?
Um,
Oh.
so you're going to try and roll over your number.
okay. Is it just one dice?
Yeah, I think so.
Alrighty. This
You're
is
not
me.
an expert on interpreting these things.
No, I'm not good with feelings. Feelings are for assholes.
Hey.
I got a 10.
All right.
Nice.
You get the sense that this distress call is close, and also bizarrely, you get the sense that the distress call is slightly sheepish. You know, like when someone like toots their horn, but they don't really like.
Yeah.
They're not
Lean into
So
it.
committing
every
to
time a
it.
girl has a
Probably
problem
heart's
ever
not
and
in it.
doesn't want to make a fuss, and it's just
Yeah.
like, I have some issues, but like,
Yeah,
gonna
so it's
say
like
anything.
someone's pushing the distress call, but they're like feel a little bit embarrassed about it.
Am I able to create a contact link with just this distress call?
Yes, by pushing a button, you will be able to communicate to the person through
I
a video.
smash my fist onto said button.
Okay,
Hello, what is your problem?
your view screen lights up, and you see a middle-aged human male wearing a consortium overalls, and he says, "Oh yeah, hi,
Hello.
sorry to interrupt. Got a little distress situation
Yes,
going
your
on.
appearance is distressed. What is happening?
Not sure exactly how to put this. We're from the mining colony. My RK11.
So you could say this is minor problem. Please explain.
Wahey.
I mean, I was. You don't need to belittle it, but
No, I'm saying you are minor and the problem is yours. So like, please explain.
I think space is haunted.
Haunted.
Yeah,
Haunted.
but forget I said anything. Just forget I said anything. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
But like ghosts of Christmas past, what is happening? Please explain your symptoms of haunting. Is there
Like-
slime in the ducts? What is going on?
It's like space ghosts flying around our colony.
Do they respond well to
Yeah.
lasers? Have you
What?
tried shooting them?
You can't shoot ghosts.
Why not?
Also, we're a mining colony.
Well, that just means you're completely unprepared for life. You should have at least 4 guns. I myself have 6.
Okay. All right. Well, look, if it's not too much trouble, could you just come and just take a look at it?
What do you say, Tim? Do you want to go look at minor problem?
I mean, what do you guys reckon?
Dr. Sparks looks up from a medical textbook and he says, "You know, I think I might have figured it out. The left leg is the same as the right leg, and that means that you have 2 legs to walk on." But that wasn't your original question, was it? Yeah, I love ghosts. Ghosts are my favorite thing in the whole world. So we should 100%. We need to go down there.
All right, well, that's one. I would like to test new gun and see if it works.
Okay.
It takes you about an
Of
hour
course.
to fly to mining colony RK11. You beam down to the colony. You can see that. It's set up on a planet that you've never been to before. It's kind of hasn't even got a name yet. It's just got a number designation. So this is way out in the kind of outer reaches of space. The colony seems to have been set up quite recently as part of the consortium's plan to spread out into new areas. In fact, this area has been quite contested between you and the Vespadian Empire. currently it's on your side of the neutral zone.
Right.
Hello. Is anybody here? I hear there are ghosts.
The doors of the colony, which is like a big dome. Let's say you beamed inside. That might be a bit safer, rather than into the void of space. You've beamed inside the colony, and the person you were talking to, his name is Governor Coin, welcomes you, still looking a bit sheepish. Look, I know
Does
that.
he actually look like sheep, or does he just act sheepish?
Yeah, more. I like it. Sure, he's a bit hairy, but
Is he like shorn sheep, or is he like woolly sheep?
I guess I was aiming more emotionally. But
I do not understand emotions. I'm sorry, I can't help you there.
look, things are getting really bad here. All of my workers are freaked out. They're talking about leaving.
Leaving to go where? There is space outside.
Pack back up onto the transports and head back to safer space.
Oh, that doesn't sound good at all. I mean, a journey through space back home, incredibly dangerous, very unhealthy. There's a probably a 627% chance that your ship will just explode on the journey. They would be much better to stay, I think.
So you're saying you want to leave with tail between legs before sorting problem?
No, I want to stay. I'm not
Very good.
afraid of no ghosts. If
That
was
is
the
a
question.
double negative. That means you are definitely afraid of ghosts.
Hmm.
Okay, you got me. I'm afraid of ghosts. At
Right.
that
When
point,
did the ghosts first appear?
a side door opens and someone else also in consortium overalls pokes their head in and says, "Oh, it's happened again. Oh, you better come through and have a look. Come through to the sensor room."
All right, what is
Right.
sensory problem?
On the view screen of the colony control center, you can see these weird, like shimmery shapes, like ghosts.
Ghosts.
So you're telling me there are definitely ghosts in the machine?
Well, we think probably outside of the machine, specifically in space. When we scan them with our sensors, that we kind of get like a faint hint, not enough for a real ship, but enough for a ghost.
So let me just get this straight here. You're scanning them. You're not getting enough reading for a ship, and so because of that, your immediate assumption is it must be a ghost.
Have you
And,
tried poking it with a stick?
It's in space, and also the other thing is, I turn on the audio, and he flicks a button, and you hear kind of a ooh sound.
Well, that could be anything.
Yeah.
I get out a notepad and pen and I start writing some things down. And I go, strange readings, strange noises, and everyone seems really afraid. I think the diagnosis is ghosts. And I tear off the piece of paper.
Well, it's not reassuring, but it's nice to know that I'm not crazy.
Okay. Well,
When did the ghosts start happening?
Oh,
When did they appear?
About 2 weeks ago, they started appearing.
How long have you been here?
Let's see, probably about 3 months.
Interesting. No introspections before then, just ghosts now.
No. But we're making some real progress with our mining, so I really don't want to have to leave.
Have you found anything interesting in mine?
Oh, yeah. Have you seen these? And he pulls out one of those like mining carts, but it's full of these kind of white spheres.
Do they look similar to the ghost lights?
That was my question as well.
They do not.
Okay.
They do not. They're we find them lying down in the tunnels under the surface. as far as we can't work out exactly what they are, but they seem to be some kind of source of energy.
Okay.
All right. And have you done anything in the last 2 weeks differently in regards to the mining process you do with these orbs?
Let me check the logs. He looks through.
Duke is gonna like walk over to the mine and just sort of like start shaking the orb to see if there's any sound coming out of it.
I guess this kind of scientific analysis would be lasers.
Alrighty.
So I'd like you to roll lasers. So you're trying to roll under your number of 7.
Right. Okay. Would listening for sounds be something I'm proficient in?
I think so. You're a bounty hunter, so it's probably not. I mean, someone could help.
Yeah, I was also going to go over and inspect the orbs as well. So if I noticed that she's listening to the orbs, could I, with my limited knowledge of the human ear canal, I will provide her with a small little listening tube, like one of those like old timey trumpets that you put in your ear.
It's a little conical thing that's like sticking out.
Yeah.
Amazing how technology is.
This will probably help you more. I found a drawing of it in one of my books the other day.
Thank you.
Alright.
My ears are like a little bit shit, but like this was good.
Roll 2 dice.
2 dice. I got an 8 and a 7.
All right. So your number is 7. So
Yeah.
you have 1 success, and specifically, you get laser feelings. When you
Ooh.
roll your exact number in lasers and feelings, you get laser feelings, which lets you ask the GM one question, which he must answer honestly.
Oh god, I have the power now.
Ask him when his birthday is.
Yeah, what is real age?
Yeah.
I feel like we might have to get back into like the game, so I might get an answer from that.
Fine.
Do the lights have anything to do with the orbs that they've found while digging?
You get a flash of insight, and you think, yes. And just at that moment, Governor Coyne, who was going through the logs, says, "Oh, funny. It was they appeared just a couple of days after we started bringing up these globes."
God damn it! I wasted my question.
So when you say she has a flash of insight, are we talking like Jimmy Neutron brain blast, or like when Raven from That's So Raven has like a vision? Just just for my.
I'll do the Raven one.
Gap between the two of us.
Yeah.
And our cultural references.
Yeah. There is.
Make that one hard to.
Raven just sort of looked off into the distance and then suddenly saw something where Jamie Neutron went brain blast.
Exactly.
You on the like corkboard of your mind, suddenly a piece of red string is pinned between these two things.
I have a beautiful mind. I love it.
I love that. Okay.
Yes. I feel like ghosts definitely have something to do with the orbs. What was your analysis, Dr. Sparks? Has anything sparked in your brain?
I will pick up one of the orbs, and this was not a detail that I actually mentioned previously, but Dr. Sparks's initial programming was actually to be a automatic romance author, not a doctor. But the crew kind of skimped out on buying an android, so they ended up with me instead. So
we just implanted different things in there to see what would happen.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna pick up one of the orbs, and I'm just kind of like brushing my steel hands against the side of it to try and establish some kind of emotional connection with the orb. Like, is there like a presence?
Are you saying you're caressing the balls?
I am caressing the balls. I'm cupping them even.
Mm.
Oh.
Right. It sounds like you're an expert at this.
It does sound like that, yes.
I want you to roll two dice. Roll over your number.
Okay, so and my number is 3.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got a 7 and a 9.
All right, that's a full success. As you caress it, you as a robot start to feel energized and charged.
Ooh. everyone. Oh my god, I feel healthy. Is this what it feels like when you come and see me? Because this is amazing. I would go to the doctor all the time.
We've got another.
I think we're being hailed by the ghosts.
Hello,
Okay.
ghosts.
Okay.
Hello,
And
ghosts.
Duke, you're answering.
Yes, I always answer.
All right.
Hello?
You push the button,
Yeah.
and on
Ow.
the view.
We're good. I probably should have asked if I could swear on this channel before. Sorry.
I'm going to assume that it's okay. On the view screen, you see. You definitely can. You see a ghostly figure.
Hello, ghost.
Leave this place. Leave this place. Cease your operations and leave.
Ask them
You
why.
sound more like a tree. Why? Why would you like us to fuck off? We're not doing anything. We're just mining. It is minor problem. Please explain.
This planet is haunted. Terrible things happened here. Leave this place. Cease your operations. Return to your space vessels and return to Consortium space.
So, like, how long ago did it start haunting? Because apparently we've been here for ages and it's only been 2 weeks.
Do not deal in specifics.
Like, when did you die? Like, I feel like you would know. If you're a ghost, then you know you're a ghost because you just said that you're a ghost. When did you die and why do you not want us here? Is it like a very... Is it a graveyard? Are we desecrating some bodies? What's going on?
The ghost looks off screen for a moment. It's
Do you have partner? Can we talk to
You
other...
have been warned. You have been warned. And then
Well, that was very uneventful. They were not helpful at all.
I beg to differ. That was very helpful.
How so? They want us to leave.
They really want these balls for themselves. They want us to get off. That ain't gonna happen.
I'm nodding really vigorously because I'm still really charged up. Absolutely, absolutely. Anyone who dies and becomes a ghost, as every good doctor knows, you remember how you die, and he had no idea. I know that. I'm a doctor.
I feel like you are Doctor Strange of things, because I don't know if that is the correct thing for doctors to know. I thought you dealt with bodies, not souls.
But which one of us is a doctor and would know?
That's true. I do not know. I do not know these things. I simply ask question.
Sketch, could you repeat that?
Yep.
Sorry, I just missed what you were saying.
The thing about the orbs.
Orbs?
About them wanting the orbs.
For themselves. And then Fox Sparks here was kind of like, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely. And then Duke was like, are you the doctor or something? I said, well, who's the doctor here? And Duke is like, oh, okay, good point. And then I go, you're here for the shooty. He's here for the doctory. I'm here for the witty banter. So let's go and find some ghosts.
Can I go shoot some orbs? I feel like that might be interesting.
Ooh.
And I hold up both my guns and just get like ready.
Okay, so I'm hearing two plans. One is the orbs. One is go and fly and shoot the ghosts. We can do both of these. You can shoot these orbs right now if you want to.
No, I don't want to shoot these orbs. I want to go find out where orbs came from and then shoot things. I want to do plan that has been made by Sketch.
Okay.
I have two questions about the orbs, Doc. Maybe you can scan them. Are they like eggs, or are they obviously some kind of power source? So are they like explosive? Like how highly explosive could they be if we shoot one of them?
If I throw one, will it go boom?
Yeah,
That's
like
a very
boom.
That's a very good question. How would I discover that? How would I discover that? You know what? I'm holding one and I'm currently being charged by it. So what I'm gonna do is I take one hand off the orb and then my fingers, the tips of my fingers, they open up to reveal medical instruments, obviously. And I will use my medical instruments to, to,
Fondle.
to fondle. Yes, to fondle. Yes, thank you. To fondle.
You're just doing close inspection of balls. That is what everyone should do at least
Yes.
once a month or something.
And I'm like, turn to the left and cough, please. So
Are you inserting things inside orb?
Because you've already forged this connection with the orb,
yes.
I'm gonna tell you this straight off.
Oh, okay, great.
As you fondle it,
Yes.
your finger kind of runs over a seam,
Ooh.
and you realize that this has been manufactured. This is not naturally occurring.
Oh.
Ah.
Interesting.
Well, it's definitely not an egg. It's more of like a battery or a power source. I think someone might have made this at some
I
point.
pick one up and throw it.
Okay, where do you throw it?
As far away in the opposite direction as I can.
Sure. I mean, you are inside the control room of the colony.
Somewhere that isn't like a space facing wall.
Sure thing. Okay. This sounds like this is a passionate action. So I want you to roll feelings. You're an expert in throwing things. Roll 2 dice.
Is it supposed to be higher or lower than what I'm doing?
Higher. So feelings, you're rolling over.
I got a 1 and a 5. They both fail.
All right. So
Cool.
you miss the wall you're
Love
going
that.
for. It goes through a door, and you just hear like a boom coming from the next room over, and you see a couple of miners in overalls go running around with smoke coming off their clothes.
Well, at least we know the balls are definitely flammable. They definitely make things go
Absolutely.
boom.
Okay. Look, I'm
Oh.
gonna have to put my governor's hat on here for a second, and Space Patrol, we invited you here to help,
Jesus, that's a huge hat.
and
I
look,
quite
I'm just
like
gonna.
That's a good hat. I'm a fan of a good hat. I've lost my hat. I need to get a better one.
Look, I'll give you the hat if you can just sort this ghost thing out. But at the moment,
Oh, yeah,
you're not really
sure.
helping.
I mean, we discovered secret of orb.
Ah.
It goes boom. You didn't know what it did before. We are helping.
And it's next. Yeah.
Yeah.
I call that help.
What's the
All
plan?
I'm,
Come on.
all I'm saying is we, just be grateful, I suppose.
I agree with Dr.
Breaks for
Sparks.
blowing up.
I
Alright,
expect
so-
a thing of gratitude. We are here to solve minor problem.
Now
Take
that
us
just
to the
sounds-
mines.
Take us to mines. That is where problem will be.
All right,
Let's
so
find
you're
these
going
ghosts.
into the mine?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely going to mines.
Do we want to go to the mine? So sorry, just to step back a second. Are they when they're
Yeah.
scanning and finding the ghosts?
Mm.
Are the ghosts in the mines or are the ghosts in space?
The ghosts are like appearing in the control room to
The
us.
ghosts are appearing on the screen because they
Mhm.
are appearing in space around the planet.
Around the planet.
Yes.
Okay.
But not from the mine.
But not in the
Interesting.
mines.
And we know that the things go boom and they're not well, I don't know if it's a natural occurring thing. What did you find out, Doc? Is it interesting or not interesting to do with fondling balls?
Oh, they're not natural. They're definitely a man-made thing. I definitely found that out.
They are
Yeah.
not natural
Not
balls?
natural.
Interesting.
Man-made ball
Hmm.
Man balls. Interesting.
and balls.
I take it all back.
Right.
Let's go to the mines.
Alright, Mino, where do we go to mines? We would like to look around.
Okay, so just make your way through the wreckage over there, and just
Fabulous, I already made doorway.
if you can pick your way through my office, or what's left of it, and then just take the space elevator down about 10 floors, and then it'll open
10
out of the
floors?
mine.
And this is where you got the last batch of balls from, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's right.
It's recent.
Hmm.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, just
Balls. Okay,
I put a couple of the balls in my pocket, by the way.
okay, they're like as big as your head.
Yeah.
Okay, I put 2 in the bag that I am carrying on my back.
All right. Okay, just before you go, can I just say, and I'm just gonna take this hat off for a second.
If you're not going to wear a hat, can I have hat?
Okay, look, you've already destroyed enough property. I'm not gonna, as governor, I can't do that. As a person, just speaking person to person. Sorry for my aggression earlier. Really appreciate what you're trying to do, and I know ghosts, makes everyone act weird.
It is
So-
water on the bridge or bomb in hole. It is fine.
Okay, all right. Well, you go get him, Space Patrol.
Alrighty, go.
We put our hands in and go, Space Patrol! Because
I do not do that.
The
why do
governor
it?
does.
What can I do?
Thank you.
Then we put a third hand in, pretending that's Duke's hand, even though she would never do it. So we do it as part of that, and it's all 3 of us, even though the hand. Yep, we're good. Let's go.
Duke has already left room and head in search of the elevator.
We're going down.
Damn it! Going
The
down.
elevator slowly descends through the crust of planet RK11. It's one of those really slow elevators that hides a loading screen as you make your way further down.
It's just going like doop, 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 doop.
And then ding! And the doors open, and you now find yourself in this cavern that starts off kind of artificially and like man-made, but then becomes more natural as you go further in.
This is a good cave. I like this cave. It is dark, and it is long, and it is cavernous. It's a good place for balls.
Do we have like tricorders?
You
I don't know what
absolutely
that
do.
is.
Yes.
We do. So
Yes.
can we sense, other than the miners, can we sense other life forms here?
That would be a
Besides ourselves.
great idea to do a scan for other life forms.
Scan for other life forms.
That is a
Can-
good idea.
Can
Is the classic
I
laser roll?
help Sketch with his scan for life forms? Because I'm a bad doctor, we all agree, but I do understand what life forms are. So maybe I could help him spot them on the scanner and be like, oh, that's a life form instead of a rock, that kind of thing.
Can I also help? Because I feel like that is something that's like you would sort of see the perimeter before you go in anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You all huddle around Sketch's tricorder, like he's showing you a video of some cats.
Just
and,
like looking over the shoulder, like what's going on?
yeah, and
He's showing us a video and he's like, it's going to get funny, I promise.
Constantly looking at us to see if we're laughing.
Yeah.
over the bit that's meant to be funny. So I guess I want you to each roll a laser roll for. So you're aiming to roll under your number, and I'll combine your results.
Can we say that I'm an expert in this, maybe?
That's fair.
Thank you, love you, kisses.
I got a 7.
I got a 2. I got a 2.
Success, laser feelings, and Sketch
6.
a 6. So
Yeah.
that is not a success. But you got 2 successes and a laser feelings. So
You guys are good. I like this dice.
ask
Ask my question.
your
Well,
question.
what can I ask the others what they would like me to ask?
I mean, you could ask,
also
are there any life forms?
This is true.
I mean, obviously, when we're doing the scan, we're not meaning we don't want tiny insects. I'm assuming. So any oh geez, how do I put this?
Are there any intelligent life forms?
Large,
Large,
sentient creature.
yeah, large sentient creatures around. Besides us
yeah.
and the crew upstairs, are there any extra terrestrial.
I feel like we're trying to make a wish from like a genie.
You have to word it correctly.
Yeah,
You can't
Yeah.
leave anything. Are there any
And all of a sudden, all of us have turned into cheese just for some reason.
It's all Swiss cheese and we've gone.
So, you're looking at this tricorder. You can see little blue dots that represent miners from the consortium, but you can also see a small cluster of shadowy blips moving through the tunnels.
Are they close by? How far away from us are they?
They
Also, do we
are-
have a map of these mines? I feel like we should have asked for a map.
Yeah, probably should have.
You know what? We're fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Like,
I don't trust maps, so we're
I
good.
mean, there was a welcome to
A pilot that doesn't like
welcome
maps.
to RK11.
Interesting.
Flying instinct.
No wonder we
Oh,
end
yeah,
up in like random places. He just drives where he feels like. He's like the person that's on the road trip that refuses to take directions from Syria. Just like, I know where we're going. It's fine. Going this way.
You look over to the side and you see a big map of the mines with a little arrow that says "You are here."
right.
Right.
Okay, I go over to the map and I slide open my hand because obviously I can do that. And there's a camera inside, and I take a photo of it with my hand. So we now have a copy
Yes.
of the map.
You can see, so cross-referencing it with your scanner, you can see that through a couple of twists and turns in the tunnels is where these shadowy blips are.
It looks like there is something dangerous there. I feel like we should go there and shoot them.
I mean, I'm not really one to normally advocate for a dangerous plan, or one that might, require us to get into grievous bodily harm. But it does seem to be the best lead that we've got. So,
Do we want to be sneaky or do we want to go in guns blazing? Because I know what my vote is.
Is there a third option?
yeah, I'm going to advocate for a happy medium where we kind of,
Skipping?
go in. Guns are like at a medium,
So, like, have them cocked but not quite shoot yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe or maybe have them set to stun, just in case.
Okay,
Okay,
I will
like
set.
three
I
kids.
will. I will set to stun. I am stunning. I can do it. It's fine.
If they're baddies, you get ready to flick that over to kill.
I have like really, really small on switch. It's not like clitoris. It's very easy to find.
I take your word
You
for
work
it.
your way down the tunnel,
I'm
walking
sorry.
at a medium point between cautious and aggressive.
The way I'm kind of imagining us going down the tunnel is kind of like the original Star Trek series, where they just walk into places.
Yeah, so you walk confidently with a little bit of a swagger, following these, following your scanner, and you get up to the point where you know they are just around the corner.
Okay.
I like stick head and like look.
Yeah. Okay. Can I? You could feel free to tell me no. This may be a step too far. Can I? Because I am an android. We all know this. Can I?
Take his eye.
That is 100% correct. Can I take my eye out and like put it on the ground and be like, "Go and check it out for me, little buddy," and then the eye's like,
It grows
and
spider
then-
legs.
yeah.
It just goes.
I'm happy to roll something for that.
Here's the compromise. It doesn't have its legs. You can roll it into the corridor.
Happy to. 10 out of 10. I'll do that.
Would you like me to throw it, or are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think it'll be unhygienic of you to touch my eye.
I feel like the ground is less
hold on,
hygienic
yeah.
than my hand.
Alien ground.
Okay, can I? What I want to do is I'm going to take my eye and I'm gonna kiss it. Just give it a little smooch and really just like believe in myself and believe in the eye, and that means that I get to roll feelings for doing that.
This is yeah, I'll allow that.
He
Yes.
wants to get the bullseye in one.
Okay.
Hey.
So I'll let you roll 2 for that.
Yes. Okay. Cool. I got a 7 and a 4.
So 2 successes.
2 successes.
Which means you time it so like you're playing bowls. You know, it's got a little bit of curve on it, so it goes around the corner a little bit, and it
Yes.
comes to a stop just facing the right way. Initially, you think, "Oh, ghosts," because there appear to be 3 ghosts
Ooh, spooky.
walking along the corridor, carrying a ghostly box. However, because
Yeah.
of the perfect low angle of your eyeball,
Ooh.
you can see kind of feet. Like their feet are more
okay.
tangible,
Less ghostly then.
less ghostly. Yes.
Ooh.
What do you see, Doc?
So I turn to you and I go, so I see ghosts, which initially was like kind of scary, and they're carrying a ghost box, which again, really scary, but
Boxes can be scary.
my eye's pretty low to the ground, and it looks like they just have real feet. A left one and a right one.
Interesting.
Could be a
Really?
breakthrough.
So do we think they are humanoid then, and just parading as ghosts?
Absolutely.
So can I shoot?
Sounds like it to me.
Can I shoot? Am I allowed to shoot now?
Oh.
It is
So
set to
you are-
stun. It will not hurt.
You are
It will
around
just
the
be like
corner at the moment.
pinprick.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, you understand. Sorry, I thought you were on kill. It seems like you're
No,
always
no,
on kill mode.
You told me not to kill. Do I move to stun? It is just like flight
I know.
electric shock.
I just have trouble trusting you.
As you are
I
having
don't
this,
know why. I feel like we have become brothers in arms, but it is fine.
Absolutely.
We have the same arms.
as
You
you're having
do?
this debate, the ground shakes beneath you.
Oh.
Oh. Chicken tricorder, is that like is it an earthquake or is it like a ship mag? Can we triangulate where the shake's coming from? I'm saying all these things. I don't know if they work or not.
Great question. It
That is
seems to be
that's how
coming
I play
from
D&D.
within the planet, so it's not a bombardment or anything like that.
Right.
Cool.
So-
Okay.
So it definitely feels like the earth is shaking.
Mhm.
Cool. And we're
Okay,
underground,
okay.
which is always the safest place to be during an earthquake.
Oh,
Absolutely.
definitely.
That's what
Yeah,
we
it's
do.
definitely the place you want to be. Is there any tables or like doorways we can stand in?
Yeah.
Any rock tables, rock chairs, rock doorways?
Are we standing under some stalactites? Because I really don't want to be impaled.
Are the pertinent question perhaps? Are the ghosts disturbed at all by the shaking, or do they seem like this is normal?
Great question. They
Yeah.
they pause as that tremor passes, and then they kind of glance at each other and seem to hurry up and like they start to move faster.
Okay. I then turn to Sketch and Duke, and I say, they didn't really seem all that disturbed by the earthquake, and they're kind of hurrying along a bit. I think if we want to catch up to them, we should probably also get a move on.
I feel like that is classic disturbance, but okay. And
Yep, let's do it.
we run into the room. I pick up Doc's eye and put it in my pocket before he can get to it.
All right.
Okay, so
Finders keepers.
the 3 of you run around the corner.
Or is it like 80% of the lore is just holding on to it or something? I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, no, that's what it says in the legal books.
The legal books, it's half of ownership is like holding. I don't know what it is.
Half of ownership is holding it. That's right.
Yeah, there we go. There it
You
is.
run around the corner,
Mhm.
and you see these 3 ghostly figures running away from you. But as you come around, they stop and start to turn towards you. You have a moment to act now if you want to.
I shoot one.
All right. Roll lasers.
Lasers. Would I be proficient at this? Because I am a
You
soldier.
definitely are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's 2.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 10 and a 3.
10 and a 3. So that's 1 success.
Yes.
So which means you have a success, but at a cost.
Oh, shit.
At a cost. Wow.
It was on kill.
So
I accidentally selected the kill switch.
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Cool.
So
I've
you,
got ideas in the DM's head. That's like classic.
you
Don't throw
accidentally,
my ideas.
you accidentally
Basic
switch it
mistake.
to kill, which means that it goes straight through and then hits one of the these white globes behind it, causing an explosion, and some stalactites do start to fall down.
Lol.
Spaghettios.
Oh shit, I forgot I did not switch it. I lied. I'm sorry.
The
Duke,
other,
Duke, this is less than ideal. I'm not happy with you at the moment, and
Yes,
not
well,
just
I'm-
because of the fucking eye thing.
Yes, well, I'm kind of happy about the fact that it went boom. Here is your eye. And
Sure you are.
I hand him his eye.
Um,
But I like shove it into his head backwards.
uh,
Like a high five to the face of his eye, but it went in backwards.
Woody, go ahead.
freeze! Space Patrol! Probably should have said that before we shot, but you know what?
Do we need to say that
Alright.
before we shoot? I feel like that is just liability.
Well, that's a good point.
The two surviving ghosts.
Stop it.
Also, I thought it was Ghost. It should already be dead. How come he's dead now? Did he die extradietly? That makes no sense.
The two surviving ghosts
Yes.
throw off sheets that seem to have been covering them, and pull out phases of their own.
Oh, rude.
As soon as those sheets come off them, you realize who they are.
Oh,
These are
shit.
two Vespadian warriors.
Oh, V-Spades!
Oops, that
Yes.
one kind of stung.
Bispies.
Yes, which
Yes,
you
please.
remember is this
Vespades.
wasp-like empire that the consortium currently has a ceasefire with.
Oops.
Okay.
Oops.
They used to.
Hey, I thought they were ghosts. It's not my fault they were masquerading as dead things.
Uh,
This is true.
and one of them says, "Look, we tried to do this the nice way, but you wouldn't listen." And they start.
What is nice
shooting.
about lying? I feel like you
You
were
say-
lying.
Yes, you say those things as they start shooting at you.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So
Take cover.
Taking cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
let's have some feelings rolls to take cover.
Feelings.
1 die, 2 die. Sorry.
Just one die.
Ah,
You're reacting in the moment.
fair.
Do I want to get over or under? I keep forgetting.
Feelings you want to get over.
Ooh!
Did you get 2? Did you say Skip?
I did. I did.
Doc?
Well, I'm glad you asked because I got a 3.
You both got laser feelings.
I got a 5.
I'm just saying that-
Okay. I guess I'm gonna, you're diving for cover. Rather than ask a question, I'll let you do something cool if you'd prefer.
Does the call involve? You know what? I'm just going to say. You just tell me what not. Okay. As both Sparks and I take cover, we just give us, we just give the glare of like, yep, we got this, and I distract with me about to shoot. Then Sparks throws his other eye.
Yep. Yeah. And I do. Obviously. I am an android. We know this.
As the main distraction. Like, wait, there's an eye, which obviously I take. I'm on stun. I'm still on stun, and I take a shot at one of the ghosts.
Okay, so just to be clear, Sketch, you're shooting at them to stun,
Yep.
and you want Doc to throw his eye at them.
It's a distraction. Like, come on, who throws an eye? I'm like, who throws an eye? I'm going with the kind of like.
It's a good question. Who
completely-
does throw an eye?
Completely off guard. That's what I'm going for.
All right. So, Duke, you weren't able to dodge out of the way, so you get shot where all heroes get shot, in the shoulder.
Oh,
It is
Damn.
fine. It is but flesh wound. That one kind of stung.
And Sketch, you stun one of them, and then the last one gets an eyeball bounced off their forehead.
Can I can I then run up to them and my hands, because I can still run because I still have one other eye, and I run up to them and my hands, which again I'm an android, we know this, my hands collapse backwards to reveal the tubes within my arms because I'm a doctor and an android, and bandages begin to shoot out of my arms, and I want to wrap them up in the bandages that are shooting out of my arms.
Oh,
It's like the Mummy freestyle. It's like
It's like Spider-Man if he was a doctor.
with bandages.
I love it.
Yeah,
So
with
good.
bandages. Yeah.
All right. Well, like double laser feelings. I think I've got to let you have it.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
Oh, so good.
you bandage up the non-stunned Vespadian. So one is dead, one is stunned, one is bandaged up.
Yes.
And he's struggling against the bandages, and the ground shakes again.
Ooh.
And he says, "We've got to get out of here."
What is wrong with? What does the shaking mean?
What's
does
all
shaking
that
mean?
shaking? What do you mean?
What's the
It's
shaking?
waking up.
What's waking up?
What is waking up?
Oh, he can't gesture. He gestures with his eyes around.
Wait, you mean the cave is a creature?
Wait, did you think this was a planet?
Is it not a planet?
Oh, right. No, okay, I get it now. The
Oh.
planet is waking up. Okay.
Planet is waking up. Okay.
And
What
how
is
do
in
we
your
Maybe
box?
they should have told us about that before we came down.
To be fair, we just assumed. We did not ask questions.
This is true, but
That's
I
true.
feel that. Right. Well,
I feel like it was
suppose
an
we should.
important detail.
I feel that too. I'm totally with you on that one.
I feel like
But
this
all of-
minor problem is more major now.
So the
Absolutely.
box. Do we know what's in the box?
I'm
What's
sending
in
it
the
to my
box?
corpse.
Let's hope
Is
not.
it a head of some kind?
Ooh.
No.
Oops.
It's a. It appears to be an explosive device.
Why do you have more explosives in box?
What were you going to blow up?
We're going to try and disable it before it. And the ground shakes again. Oh, I think it's too late now.
Wait, disable the planet?
And by disable, you mean you were going to try and kill the planet, right? Is that what you mean?
Yeah, I guess. Well, disable.
Wait, were you going to just make it brain dead? You're going to make it a vegetable? I feel like that's not fair.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I guess we have different priorities here.
yep. I did.
We were going for save the galaxy.
Oh shit! Is it a danger to galaxy?
I mean, like, to be fair to the three of us, you're not exactly like forthcoming on facts, and you did also try to pretend to be ghosts. So, like, you could maybe understand why there's a bit of a communication breakdown between the three of us and yourself. Also, sorry about your friend.
Yeah, my fault.
Sorry
I
about your friend.
accidentally had switch in wrong place. Sometimes it just flicks on its own. It's a little bit busted. My bad. Anyway, why did you pretend to be ghosts and not just say like, "Hey, yo, planet is dangerous. Don't mind here."
These are all fair points, and okay, I'll explain very quickly. This used to be Vespadian space, and we built a super weapon, so that if the Empire was ever destroyed, this super weapon would destroy all life in the galaxy as like revenge.
I feel like that is dumb plan because you are also part of galaxy.
No, if we were defeated.
But defeat does not mean all dead.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Agree.
you know,
Disagree.
this is kind of the Vespadian way of life.
Sounds very cutthroat. I'm not a fan. Anyway, kind of killing my buzz right now. I'm going to get a knife out and I'm just going to start undoing the wrappings. Like, oh, okay, like show us where to kill thing.
I think we better just get out now.
It's time's passed. It's too late.
Yeah. Do you have transporters or something?
Do we have transport?
Of
Absolutely.
course we do.
How did
I
we get down
say,
here? Transported down, of course.
pulling out one of those.
I'm a bit vague. How big's our ship? Can we transport the other runners off as well, or are we just small?
You couldn't. You probably couldn't fit all the miners on. No.
Do the miners have other transports of
They
well,
have
like
a transport.
they have a transport. I assume I have a communicator of some kind.
Yes.
You do.
Hey yo, Governor Coin. Dude.
Hey, yo.
Yes. Hello. I
it
realize
is-
my voice is quite similar to the Vespadian, so I apologize. For that.
It's all right. Ayo is the like national thing where I come from. Anyway, the planet is alive, and you need to get the fuck off. This is not a joke. This is not like a freeze moment. This is no longer a minor problem. It is now major, and you need to get off the planet.
The planet is alive. It's
I have,
sentient.
yeah, I have a question. I have a question because I want to try something really stupid. Is
Right.
that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so when they say the planet is a super weapon, do they mean the planet is like a like Death Star kind of thing, or like it's a giant kind of organism, like it's alive, it's sentient, it has feelings and stuff?
I think more of the first.
So more like a Death Star.
Yes.
Then I rescind everything that I ever said and let us continue to escape, because
Proceed.
I was gonna, if it was alive, I was gonna try and sing it back to sleep, play like a nice lullaby or something, but I'm guessing that's not really gonna work.
Let's not completely throw that out.
In
When-
that case,
Is it
The governor-
intelligent? Is it an AI? I am talking to Vespa.
oh my god,
Is
is
it an AI?
if it's an AI, can I plug myself into the ground and try and interface with the planet? Because, as we've established many times, I am an android.
Are you an android? I had no idea.
No, I keep it to
Oh,
myself.
sweet. Oh, that's very good. Yeah.
All right,
It's-
let's
you've been
just
so subtle about it the
unpack
whole
what's
time.
happening here. So, the governor has processed some of this information. He's kind of running back all the things that he's done to this planet, and then he's like, "Okay, all right, everyone." He pushes the button, and you see like red lights flashing and that kind of thing. Get to the transports, everyone! Get to the transports.
Vespa person, what is your name?
Zigzit.
Zigzit. Awesome.
Zigzit.
That is a very good name to say in this accent. Zigzit. How do we what was your plan to blow up planets?
Okay, changing voice. Well, if we had been able to get to the center of the planet, where its nerve center was, we might have been able to disable it. But it's already woken up, and its self-defense systems are going to start activating any moment now.
What are self-defense mechanisms? Also, where is it? And can we get there in like 2 minutes?
What she said.
Okay, we need to get out now, and then I explain.
No, tell me now. I'm gonna go there now.
No. It's way cool. No, it's way cooler if we run towards the nerve center.
Okay. So, okay.
Actually, you know what? We better as well be moving when we do this. What direction are we going?
Yeah.
Okay, go in. We go in.
In? Okay, I pick up the box
Right.
that they were carrying before.
Okay, 2-person job.
Okay, Sketch, help me.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we're like
Okay.
we're carrying the box.
Um, Can I just quickly send a message to my ships?
Sure, I'm like dragging him by some of the bandages that it's like attached to the box. It's like, which way are we going?
Okay. He opens his communicator, and you hear him talking in a kind of a series of buzzes and clicks.
Please, voice for us what those sound like.
Bzz, bzz.
Oh wow, it's like we're really there. Nice.
Amazing. I love
Alright.
it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no?
Oh no.
At this moment, we're going to cut out to a wide view of
Ooh.
the solar system.
Okay.
All of these Vespadian war cruisers, which were in position around the planet, the sheets that were covering them also fall off as they prepare to.
The sheet?
Yeah, they're cloaking sheets.
Space sheets.
I was imagining like giant bed sheets in
Yes.
space
Yes,
over
that's
the
exactly
top
what
of
it
the
is.
ship.
Yeah, they have invented a fabric that bends light.
Right.
So they
Okay.
drape it over their ships.
It's
when-
an invisibility cloak.
Ah,
It's a
they-
cloaking mechanism.
You see them starting to power up their engines as if they're trying to escape. But at that moment, the planet that you're on seems to, like a seam opens on its side, as if it's about to almost split in half. In fact, that's what it does. It starts to split in half and open up, and there's
Oh,
a kind of
no.
gaping maw in the middle of this planet. I'm just giving Andrew time to draw it.
It looks like Pac-Man.
And then it starts to move forward and it starts to chomp down on these
Oh
Vespadian
my god.
warships. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Brendan, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna fight you in real life because it's eating ghosts.
I think it was already there.
can
Like,
see-
destroying the
Zigzid, where are we going? We need to sort it out.
white orbs. Come on, people. The pills.
Yeah. I'm honestly I'm ashamed it took me this long to figure it out.
Same. I'm so mad.
Amazing. This is amazing. Go on. Eating strips. Yes.
Connecting all the dots, and then suddenly it's just like, oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Ahead of you, you can see like a mining hover cart.
A hovercard is good.
Okay, yeah.
And
Cool.
Sketch, you know, it's not quite the Nova Saber, but you reckon you
Say
can
no
pilot
more.
it.
Say no more. I'm there. Let's get it.
Alright, we get in the minecart. Zigzid, it is nice to meet you. I am Duke. Welcome to the last fluke mission. We are going to try and kill the planet before everyone else dies. And you are now comrade. Come on.
Very well, let us all die together.
There are worse ways to die than in blast
It
of
is the
glory.
Vespadian way.
Although I
Maybe
was supposed to
today is
keep
a
the
good
other
day.
two alive.
Okay,
Well,
let's
you
go.
loaded the stunned one on as well, let's say.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Okay, security systems are starting to activate.
How do we counteract
Alright.
security systems?
You're gonna have to avoid them. And
Can
you
I shoot
see-
them?
Yes, you can try. So
Yes, I hope you can.
coming from side corridors, you see miniature versions of the planet coming towards you.
So good. Okay, I have dual pistols out, and I'm just gonna start shooting at these little Pac-Man bitches.
All right.
And I'm
So
just gonna swerve in between stalactites, all the ites.
What I'd like to do is while Sketch is like, driving and doing all his thing, it's taking a big toll on his body. So using my extensive knowledge of restorative physiotherapy, I'd like to, give him a little bit of a massage, release the pressure points and things like that.
As long as you don't make his limbs go numb, it's fine. We kind of need him to be able to drive.
Can't be numb. I can't be numb.
No,
All right, let's do it.
very good. Let's go.
all right. So here's how we're gonna do it. So
Yes.
Dr. Sparks, you're going to go first of all. Roll 2 dice
Mhm.
to do your massage. And this is a feelings roll.
So good.
It's a feelings roll.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got a 10 and a 5.
All right. 2 successes.
Mhm.
Sketch, you feel energized, vitalized. So you're going to roll 3 dice
Ooh.
Ooh.
because this is your thing.
1, 2, 3. Oops, I'm using an online dice, so give me a sec.
And you're flying with your guts. So roll feelings.
Cool. 1, 3, 8.
So 2 successes. So that's a full success.
Isn't that a wasn't your number 3 also?
Sketches are 2.
Mine's 2.
Mine's 3.
Ah, damn.
So I want you to describe for me how you're piloting. So you talked about weaving in and out of the stalagmites and stalactites.
Yeah, sure. So this is where I'm at. This is where Sketch is at his happiest, right? Behind the wheel or behind the joystick or something, no matter what it is, small, big, whatever. So the moment he automatically knows that, yep, I don't drive this. This is the first time he's ever driven it. So he's got boosters to full. He's got the shock absorbers to all primed up. So he's just using every inch of power from every left turn, every right turn. He's using every inch of the caves. Like he's scraping metal, just the bare minimum. Like I can get away with that. I can get away with this. So metal is flying everywhere, but it's not slowing him down.
It's just little sparks off in places.
Yeah. And every time I see sparks, I go, doctor, because it sparks. It's sparks. But that's what I'm doing in my head. And as I'm getting the massage, I'm like, yes, this is rejuvenating. This is also my reflexes are quickening, dodging falling rocks, incoming mini monsters, just random them aside, and also lining them up for Duke to shoot as well. So as well as escaping, I'm also lining up monsters, planet mini babies for Duke to shoot, because that's when Duke's happiest, is when shooting things, killing things. And
So you managed to, you're
that.
weaving in and out. Some of them are exploding as they hit stalactites, and the remainder you've managed to string them out so they're in a straight line following behind you. And Duke, that's when it's your turn to shoot. So you're gonna get +1, so you're gonna roll 3 dice.
Oh god, 3 dice. And is this lasers or feelings?
This is lasers.
Okay, so I want to be under. Oh god. Okay, well that was a 4, a 1, and a 6. They're all under.
That's
Yes.
critical success.
Nice.
Yes. I'm so happy about that. One of them jumped out of my hand as well. I was like, oh god, it was a 4. I'm like,
So you just wait for the perfect moment as you go around a corner, and then you just wait for them all to get in a perfectly straight line, and then one shot just goes ping, 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 ping through all of them, and they explode in sequence like a kebab.
love it. So good. So good. Woo! This is my very base thing to be doing. Yes, let's go.
And you find yourself now in the center chamber of the planet. It's this big kind of empty void, but then in the center is an enormous white globe.
I feel like that is the thing we need to blow up.
Great.
Okay.
Can we keep driving across to it, or is it
go over to it.
Zigzit is entering a code into the bomb that you've brought with you. And he says, "Here, use this. This will have enough explosive force."
All right. Okay. So are we going to try and do a drive-by and sort of drop it?
Yeah.
Is that the plan?
I'm assuming that's what it is.
All right.
Yeah, we're doing that.
Is it on Zigzag? Is this on a delay, or is it going to blow up straight away?
Yes. Well, it's a. Do you want a delay or impact?
Do we want to die?
I'm gonna put it on a 10-second delay.
Sweet.
That'd be great.
That would be cool. That'd be cool as.
Okay, so on our 10-second delay, we're gonna drive over it, and Zigzag and I are gonna drop and hope it lands in correct spot.
All right. Who's gonna do this?
So
Well, I'm driving, so I will fly over or drive past or however big this is. So I'll line it up.
And then me and Zigzag will be dropping the bomb. I'm nominating you, so you have to roll also, and I'm hoping that I get a DM bonus of he wants it to succeed.
Okay, yeah, Zigzag's gonna. So Zigzag's.
Zigzag is obviously a character that you had fully rolled up ahead of time, and
I write 3-page backstories for all of my
Yes.
NPCs.
There we
I can
go.
tell you about. Okay, so yes, as Zigzag holds it, he thinks back to when he was just a young warrior in the hive, and his drone father was instructing him on all of the ways of being a Vespadian warrior. And he remembers the advice that came down to him generation upon generation. That was just chuck it.
I see we also had same father guideline book. Our parents read same book. They read same parenting book.
So you look into his eyes, and by eyes I mean the hundreds and hundreds of eyes that he has. And there's a moment there where you realize that you're more similar than you are different.
I feel connection. I feel this connection.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
I feel the connection. It is building, and then all the eyes make contact with mine, and we both look at each other and go like, "Should we just chuck it, eh?" Yeah.
Yeah, just chuck it. Okay, so
She'll be right.
he's going to provide you with 1 success.
Okay.
So I want you to roll 2 dice, and actually, I think this is a feelings roll.
Fuck.
It was a pretty emotional moment.
Oh shit.
Emotional moment.
Feelings roll. So you got to roll 7 or above.
I rolled 2 10s. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Right. Here's what happens. So the two of you just chuck it. As you're doing it, Sketch kind of turns a corner and like does a kind of a power slide. That momentum adds to it. As it's flying through the air towards it, Duke, accidentally you set your blaster off again, just like before.
Oh, it's a feelings roll. Oh my god.
Your blaster goes out and creates a hole in this white orb just at the perfect place for the bomb to then fly through into the center of this orb.
Duke Starstalker, living up to the name of the character I named him after.
Okay, we have 7 seconds. Let's get out of here.
Let's go. Sketch with pedal to metal.
So you zoom out. Behind you, you see an explosion as small red orbs come flying out of this larger white orb.
Shit.
Oh, just the part where you get teleported back to our ship?
Can we teleport back to our ship?
So the explosion is spreading out behind you. You're flying as fast as you can, but it's starting to gain on you. You can see the exit ahead of you, but the flames are getting closer and closer and closer. And just before you're enveloped in this explosion, you feel a tingling sensation. And you find yourself a moment later back on board the Nova Saber.
Did Zigzag and the other guy come with us, or they died? Yay!
Whew. That's just getting back onto the ship.
Turn on the shields! Turn on the shields!
Yes. You turn on your extra strength shields as like a splatter of planet rains against your shields. On the view screen, you can see that the transporter from the mining colony has taken shelter behind you, so your shields are protecting them as well.
They took shelter behind us.
Yeah.
They are like sheep. They like hide behind lions. Or something like that.
All right.
That was a bad joke. I apologize.
So we still in danger. We still have to get out of the blast radius of the monster.
Yes,
I don't call it.
You move out of the blast radius. On the view screen, Governor Coin appears. Thank you so much. Whoa! Have you been taken over by Vespadians?
No, they are friends. They are comrades. They are all our planets.
He's cool. Don't worry about it.
We are like buds. We are buds now.
There's a lot to take in.
We are the best of buds.
Well, I don't know what you did or how you did it, but you saved us. Thank you, Space Patrol.
You are very welcome.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Thank you.
It was honestly just a minor problem.
that became a major problem. That then became a minor problem.
It went back to minor problem.
As the credits start to roll on this episode, I want you to just tell me what you think the future has in store for your character.
Interesting.
So this was one episode of your TV series. What do you
I
think
feel-
is going to happen in the?
I feel like Zigzit and his friend joined our crew.
Yeah.
They didn't go back to the mines. They came and joined us.
Yeah,
and they became.
I feel like we've all been through like a big thing with Zigzit, and now he's like a fan favorite character, because he's funny, he always gets the best lines, and he has that really rich backstory as well, so everyone wants him to be on the show now.
Flashbacks.
Yeah, flashbacks and everything. His friend,
Constant.
his friend defected back, like he didn't want to stay with the ship, and so
Yeah.
like there was this whole like thing. And it turns out they're brothers, and like
Yeah.
they've had this like whole ongoing war.
Dr. Sparks, you as the first android doctor in the
Mhm.
consortium, do you think that you proved that androids can be doctors?
Mate, I didn't just prove it. I am the greatest doctor in the universe because I not only am I a doctor, but I'm an android in case you weren't aware. But I saved the galaxy, like with my medicinal skills. So I think I've
have the
proved
healing
myself.
hats.
I've proved myself and then some. And I hope that in the future, the Dr. Sparks Medical Academy is one of the most renowned names in the galaxy.
Absolutely.
All right, so in a moment we're gonna shift ahead 100 years to the as we bring in the next crew of the Nova Saber Mark 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah. Just thought of
What happened to
something. Yeah. Sketch has a maneuver named after him, and it's known out throughout the fleet as the Sketch McKenzie maneuver. Whatever that is.
It's known as the sketchiest maneuver.
Sketchiest
Yeah.
maneuver.
From this day forward, when someone tells a pilot that was really sketchy, it's a compliment.
It's a compliment.
Yeah. Duke finishes out her term as security officer, and then also joins the crew. And her and Zigzit become a couple. And
Yes, love
and it's very
that.
cute.
Oh,
And guess who the wedding singer is? Dr. Sparks.
of course he is.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to welcome the rest of our players back into the stream.
All right.
Hello.
Oh my God,
Hi.
you're back.
Oh, you're still muted there, Penny. There we
How's
go.
it going,
There
guys?
we go. Nice work, everyone. That was really funny.
Yeah, that was